How's it going, YouTube? And welcome back to Lay It Down TV. Now obviously you're thinking, this isn't a feature video, what the hell's going on? So as you know, with the COVID-19, I'm self-isolating, I'm at home from work, so we can't get out to the followers to get you features. So that's the reason why we're doing a Q&A and Rate My Ride, just to try and bring you some content and to try and keep my sanity, I guess, by actually doing something productive. So if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for joining us again. If you're not subscribed, then why not hit that subscribe button and a notification bell so you don't miss any of our content. So I put the call out on Instagram the other day to send in your features and some questions. We'll start with the questions and the Rate My Rides will be later on in the video. Okay, right, where do we start? Jesus. Okay, so we've got a question from Sean.Newton.35. Sean was featured in the sim racing video. If you've not seen that, you can see that up here. He's asked, what's the worst car you have ever owned? That's a good question. Oh man. In terms of what I actually did to it, and I left it fairly standard, I literally only changed the wheels. I've owned quite a lot of cars, probably close to about 17 vehicles. The worst I've probably owned is a 320, E36 320. There was nothing wrong with the car at all. It was just like a kind of grandad blue with a beige interior, and I stuck it on rotors. It was awful, to be honest, but I was 17 at the time and I thought I was legit by driving around in a 320, you know what I'm saying? Okay, the next question. Questions from J90CWB. So we have got a couple of questions from him. The first one is, the cars in the scene are overrated. Damn. I'm going to proper generalise here. I don't think any cars are underrated. There's some people that are like, oh, they've just stuck it on bags and wheels. It's overrated. The cars that are overrated are the people using the scene for the wrong reasons. So my belief is if you've got a passion for cars, but not the know-how, like, you know, I'm a mechanic, so I know how to do bits. But if there's a guy that doesn't know how to do bits, and he's paying someone else just to stick wheels on and bags on it, what's the problem with that? You see what I'm saying? I think maybe the cars that are overrated are people that are doing things for the wrong reasons, i.e. going out there and getting the most extra car, extra wheels to try and find fame. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go with that. Mixed messages there. But basically, cars that are overrated are people using the scene for wrong reasons. J90CWB, cars in the scene are underrated. I think I just answered that in the last question. So the people that just go, oh, that's bags and wheels. But that person has an amazing passion for cars, perhaps doesn't have the budget or the know-how, so that's what they deem fit. I think most cars in the UK scene are underrated, to be honest. Okay, this is a really good question from JG53_TDI. One car to race on track, one car to drive home in, one to rag on a B road. What do I choose for each? Oh, Jesus. One car to race on track. Jesus. I'm gonna split this into two questions. I'm gonna go if I won the lottery and with the budget I've got now. So if I won the lottery, one car to race on track would be probably a 911 GT3 or GT2. Just any of the 911 GT range. One car to race on track now with my current budget. Damn, it would probably be a Metro. I'd like to go like Honda because I've not been there before. I'd like some crazy NA build. So we'll go with that. One car to drive home in. If I won the lottery, it's got to be a roller. A Rolls Royce, mate. I'd spec it. You know, it's all cool going fast and that, but I just need to lay back and chill, man. I'm getting old. The budget now would probably be, I've got my heart set probably on something like a Mustang. Me and my wife had one in Vegas, so I fell in love with that car, man. One car to rag on a B road, okay, if I won the lottery, it would be something insane like a McLaren P1, but current budget, it would have to be something NA and fun. So I'm going to be really controversial and go with an Up GTI. Because bad boy, you know what I'm saying? Or an Evo, or a Subaru, or a GTR. I can't answer that question. Next. What's the car you most want to feature on Lay It Down at Sean.Newton.35? Okay, so we got Sean again. Oh man, that's a hard one. I think anything that's different, I'm being so vague with these answers, but I mean, everyone wants to get a supercar on their channel. I'd love to have the opportunity to drive one. Probably something like a 1000 brake plus NSRA drag car. I'm going to go with that. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, next question. I think these are from J90CWB again. Do you prefer looking around the inside of shows or the car parks? Easy answer. I prefer looking around the inside of shows than going to the car parks during the end to watch everyone leaving and just see everyone like hooning it up the road. Easy question, to be honest. Do you think car groups and shows are too cliquey? Yes. I think there's another question that's been sent in that will probably answer that. I don't even understand this. Maybe I'm getting too old. If you have an OnlyFans, are you more likely to get into a show? I've put WTF is OnlyFans. Am I missing something? Or is it like, if I've only... I suppose if you've got more of a following, yes, you will get into a show, but I have no idea what this OnlyFans is. Please enlighten me in the comments below. Same person, J9ECWB. Worst show you've been to? It was actually a very good show, and I'm going to explain the circumstances why. It was King of the Ring at Arena Essex, and it was amazing. There was loads of drifting, loads of cool cars, but the worst show because I got bitten. My back was butchered by mosquitoes. So that's the only reason why it was the worst show. Other than that, I've not really been to some terrible shows. Great question from Slamspiration. We covered his F100 video. You can check that up here. Awesome video, great build, and Grant is an awesome guy, so make sure you check him out on Instagram as well. What is your dream build? So I've got two dream builds, so I'm going to answer both of them. My first dream build would be a new shape Mustang with a stage 3 supercharger kit and just go all out. My second dream build would be probably something like what you've done, an F100 V8, but I'd probably go Chevy C10. Yeah, I've always liked the lines on that truck, and to me it would be really cool that perhaps one day if I have a son or a daughter, to build one of them with them would be awesome. So yeah, that would probably be my dream build. Question from x.kobe. US car scene or UK car scene? So the clicky question comes to this. Having been to the US, I can tell you now that their car scene is another level because everyone is so friendly. Geezers literally rock up to shows on their own, park up and chat to everyone. I think the UK car scene is a little bit different to that. Like, there is groups, a bit more clicky. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. But the answer to the question is US car scene at the moment. Perhaps COVID-19 will bring everyone together and end the clickiness. Good question from @downlow_Rob. Are car manufacturers like Skoda, Kia and Hyundai more accepted in the scene now? Going back to that thing, underrated, overrated, clicky. If someone's got a passion for cars, then why are we not accepting them in the scene? Maybe they've always loved Kias. That's their thing. Maybe they've always loved Hyundais and Skodas. Maybe they've always loved Hyundais and Skodas. Who are you to say that that is an awful car or not? You know, respect the build. You see what I'm saying? Oh, God, I hate you. At Benj3486, I know Benj, and he has asked me, when are you buying a proper project? Money, mate. That's all I'm going to say. Hit that subscribe button and help me. You know what I'm saying? 3 questions from @WhiteCleoCup. Favourite place for awesome driving roads? Wales. When I was in the military, I was based there for around 14 months. I used to go out most weekends on my motorbike. There's some awesome roads around there, man. If you're too far from Wales and you're more up north, then Yorkshire Dales. 100%. Good question. Another one from White Clio Cup. Turbo R supercharged. Man, NA is just sat there like, why not choose me? I'm going to go with supercharged only because that dirty wine. Yeah, supercharged. But I love a turbo car. Favourite decade for car design? White Clear Cup again. Good questions, bro. I think in terms of car history, if you look at the 60s and 70s, probably some of the world's historic and best designs came from that. But yeah, I'm going to go with that, 60s and 70s. This is a good question. I have no idea who it's from. I didn't save who it's from. I'm so sorry. Comment below if it was you. One car for the rest of your life, what would you pick? Oh no. Don't do this to me, man. I'm going to go with a new Mustang. Just because it ticks most bases. You know, it's fairly normal, good power, and it's affordable rather than like something crazy that I would never be able to run and just look at. Okay, so we've got C. Wilesy, good friend of mine, Chris. He's a BTG hero. My brother. Listen, best slash funniest crash story. Now I know where you're trying to get to, Chris, and it ain't gonna happen. And I'm not gonna pull you down with me. You know, I ain't gonna drive you into the back of a lorry if you know what I'm saying. But best slash funniest crash story for me would probably be, I mean, it was terrible at the time, but now I just find it funny. Do you remember that time when we was at the cruise at Luton and the two girls like full on sent it into a tree, and I ran over to make sure they were okay and gave first aid, and we opened the doors and they were just full on hugging and we could not get them out, and the car was like, oh my god, it's going to set on fire, and it was like, what do you do, man? Probably that, looking back on it, because it's just like, what were they doing? But yeah, crash is never funny. Okay, right. Let's move on to the Rate My Ride. Good questions, guys. Guys, if you've got any more like this, then hit some questions in the comments, because it's savage times in a minute and I will answer them either on Instagram or I'll do another Q&A video. So if you do have any questions, hit them up in the comments. So F2 underscore CXJ looks like a Golf R. Nice colour. Rate the R1, bro. Yeah, it's a nice car. It's not been modified by the looks of it. I don't know what's under the bonnet. I've not got specs on the car, but I'm going to give it a sturdy 7 out of 10. Next. Right, VW underscore Bell. Oh, I love a Mark IV. Oh, I don't know the spec if it's a GTI or a 1.6, but it looks savage. Good tuck on the rear. Nice amount of poke on the rear. I like the all black thing, the murdered thing. I dig that. I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10. I've got a soft spot for Mark IVs. I've owned 2 of them, so yeah. Okay, here we go. Down low underscore Rob. Looks like a fairly standard GT86 in a real nice white pearl colour. Good base car. Awesome fun to drive. Oh, this is tough. It's tough because it's unmodified. 7.9 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Ali Red 95. Killing me with that E36, bro. It's like a real nice colour. I love that colour. Love what you're going on with the rear wing. Proper low. Nice 1552s, I'm guessing. Can't see the make of them, but they look smart. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. X.Kobe. Damn. I've been trying to get this bro on the channel, man. This is a cool car. Obviously, COVID has not helped, but it will be on the channel, hopefully. Please let it be on the channel. I love the colour. I love the stance. I like what you're doing with it. I can't wait for you to take me for a drive in it, you know what I'm saying? 10 out of 10. I've seen this car in real life when I did George's Mark V Golf. If you've not seen that video, click up here. So underscore bagged underscore R53. Lovely colour. Mini. Supercharged wine on this thing is unreal. Real nice stance. Repping some really nice wheels. It's clean in real life as well. As I said, he came along to help with the GTI video, so I've seen it. I'm going to give it a 9.5. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10, just because I've got a soft spot for minis. I've owned a Cooper S, and this one is a really nice example. So, basing it on that, it's a 10. Okay, Luke P_ST3 Ford Fiesta. Right, real nice colour. It looks subtly modified. I'm going to go with subtly modified. There's some really nice examples of these out there from like Stanced. I can't remember her tag, I'll find it, but Kimberly has a really nice Stanced one. Ellie Winterton has got a really nice like track fast road one, and depending where you want to go with this, bro, it could be a really nice car. You obviously love your car, loads of photos of it. I'm going to rate it as a Fiesta, and what you've done to it so far, I'm going to go with 7. There's loads of room for mods there, and you obviously look after your car, it's really clean. So don't be disheartened by that, man. Okay, here we go. Ready for the roast. I've rated most of these rides, but we're about to roast. So I know this man, Dan8915DT. He's a local hairdresser, real nice chap, really good bloke. His name's Dan Tweedale. He's just sold a really nice Fiesta, actually. I bought a TT for £1,000. I must say, it's a really smart TT for £1,000. So I'm going to rate the TT. Don't even think I've got a picture of it. Just imagine a silver TT, black wheels, lowered, big subwoofer in the boot, and a guy that likes to cut hair in his pastime. He's a mechanic, but he likes to cut hair in his pastime. He must do. He owns a TT, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to rate his car, considering it cost him £1,000 in the condition it is in. Obviously, I've seen it in real life. It goes well. It looks smart. For the money he paid, I'm going to give it a 10. Just because £1,000 for a Quattro Stage 1 TT that's already got coilovers, it's in really good condition. I think the only thing he's had to do for it was CV bearings, minor, and a service. For £1,000, you can't go wrong. And I hope to get that on the channel once all this dies down. We can show you what he got for £1,000 because it's incredible. Right, so that is it for the rate and the roast and the Q&A. Thank you so much for bearing with us and joining us today. Comment below what you would have answered to these questions. Make sure you hit that like. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe so I can get that Mustang. All jokes aside, it helps us grow and reach more people. So give it a share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Stay safe. If any of you need a chat, hit us up on Instagram or send me a comment and we'll get involved, because it's a time where we all need to pull together. Oh God, I'm tearing up. Right, catch you in a bit. Thank you for watching.